Bill Hilf é o coordenador do laboratório Open Source da Microsoft. O centro pretende gerar informações sobre ferramentas open source e o trabalho pode ser acompanhado através do site Port 25. Em entrevista exclusiva ao Infomídia TV, ele falou sobre os desdobramentos dessa atividade.
So Port 25 has been a big success for us. It is, when we launched it, we saw over 1 million visitors within 24 hours. And it has been, I think, a surprise to a lot of people that we're stepping in to have a conversation about open source and Microsoft. And what has happened so far is we've brought a lot of the research and analysis out of our lab to show what we're doing inside our R&D lab. So over 60-70% of our visitors come from Firefox. Half of our visitors are using Linux or a Unix operating system. And in many ways, Microsoft has had to deal with competition and collaboration for years, because there's so many different pieces of software that we have that may compete with someone, but on the same time it may be something where we collaborate at the exact same time. Oracle runs on Windows. Many people run Oracle on Windows. So from a Windows platform perspective, that's a good collaboration if people need to run Oracle on Windows. But at the same time, we have a database group, SQL Server, who competes with Oracle. So it's a balance. We have to understand the balancing between where we collaborate and where we compete. Collaboration is contextual to the customer need, and not always just one thing like giving away software. No. There were some points that he made that I thought that I was also making. So when he talked about the importance of choice and competition, I also was talking about choice and competition. So I was referencing that we both were talking about it. I don't agree with everything he said, but there were some points that we both made, around value and choice and competition that I think were very similar in both of our talks. Shared Source is a program that is a way that it's actually a very broad program. What we do specific to community has been, I think, very successful. So, for example, the .NET Nuke project, the Shared Source project, there's today 100,000 websites around the world who use that technology. That's successful for me. I think that's super good. I would say that makes an impact. I know many other open source projects from many other open source vendors that have nowhere near that sort of growth and penetration. So I think the ones that we have today are successful. But this is an important point. We don't open source for open source sake. We open source as it makes sense for our business and for the community. And this is important because it's not, open sourcing is not done blindly. You just don't open source because it seems like the right thing to do. There has to be a need in the community. They have to have a need for our software, and we have to have a need to work with the community. My one goal with coming and talking at Linux World in Brazil was to let the audience know what we're doing with open source and what we're doing around interoperability. It's really important to me that people have a clear, transparent understanding of what we're doing. And so if people who in the audience left today with even this much more information, and it could be good or bad, but they're just more informed, then I feel I've succeeded.